Adventureverse Mission Editor User Guide. We're going to have a look at switches now, one of the programming elements in the Mission Editor. Right, so what I want to set up is we'll have a little computer here that's going to detonate this exploding barrel. And I could quite easily do that by hooking up the use function to the kill function of the barrel. And then when I activate this computer, which I'm going to call Detonator, it would do that. But what if I wanted to make it a bit more complicated, but a bit more gameplay in? And the first time you try to detonate it, it says you don't have the codes, and you have to go over to this code giver computer here. That's where we need a switch to act like a little if statement in programming terms. So what we're going to do is drop a switch in there. They're in gameplay, they're here, and they're little abstract objects with a trigger function. Whenever we use the detonator, we're going to make the switch do whatever it should do. But it has a state, which can be 1, 2, 3, or 4. And when you call trigger, it calls one of these events, option 1, 2, 3, or 4. So we'll say option 2 is where we kill the barrel, where we actually do the detonation. So when we first use the computer, it's not going to do that. Something else, the code giver computer, needs to call set2 to set the switch's state to 2. So let's just reset that and check that this works. When we go to use the computer, we click on it and nothing happens because we can see this is still in state 1, holding down left alt to see these things. If, however, I go and hack this computer, let's hold down and watch. Boom, that now becomes state 2. And when we come over here to hack again, it should explode our barrel. Boom, there we go. So let's just reset that. And I'll just show you how to turn that into a little storyline. So what we need is a cutscene. Go to Templates, Cutscenes. We'll drop that in here. It'll have one piece of dialogue. It won't be a cinematic. And we'll build it. And the player, selecting them from this list, whoever the player's playing, is going to say, oops, I need the detonator codes. There we go. We will put a quest in there, have a use quest for this code giver computer here, which will initially be hidden. It will have one object, which is the code giver computer. Hook them up there. And instead of hack the code giver, we'll say get the detonation codes, like that. And when we do option 1 now, we can go, we'll play this cutscene, play the cutscene template. We will also unlock that quest. Where's the quest there? We can unlock that. And let's reset and play. Close. So now we come over here, we try to use the detonator, and you could have a quest to go and use this, of course. I need the detonator codes. Go and get the detonator codes. And we've got an arrow leading us to the computer. We can give these better names, of course, as well. And now, when we hack the computer, here we go. Boom, the barrel goes off now. So that's switches. Just to recap, they have a state which is displayed with this little golden debug text here. They have 4 options which get fired off when you call trigger on them, and the state can be changed by other objects with these actions set 1 through to set 4.